Hello traders, and welcome to this weekly video update for the Swiss franc, actually the US dollar vs the Swiss franc. Excuse me. And here we see the weekly chart, and again, nothing dramatic here, no dramatic changes here for our account. It is interesting how the decline from here touched the extension of this trend line and then rebounded and finally stopped against those SMAs, which somehow confirms those technical patterns. Let's look at the daily chart to see a better picture of the recent moves, and this price action will become much clearer once we get a little more time, which will remove this big candle off the chart and will allow it to those moves to expand to the whole screen here. But again, we see how this the trend line that connects the lower wave 2 with wave 4 was the point where this wave B bounced, and we have here a bounce that stopped at the intersection of the 21 and the 55-day SMAs. It closed here and it was stopped near the 144-day SMAs. If we look closer at the 4-hour chart, for example, we will see how this decline with the very odd proportionals between wave A and wave C finally stopped at the 78.6% retracement of this rally, and finally we had a rebound that broke above all SMAs, although finally it didn't manage to stay above this one and it corrected a little bit lower. But again, we see how large wicks, lower wicks are created here with every attempt to move lower, which is together with the 14 period RSI here, which is very positive directed here, suggests that higher prices will follow from here. Looking at the 1-hour chart, we see how the rebound broke above this range that we were discussing for the whole last week, and with the last update of last week, I mentioned that prices will reverse lower to test this range from above, and that's exactly what happened. I cannot be sure whether this is the end of wave 2, although I have labeled it as such. There's possibility that prices will reverse lower again to test again, but overall any attempt to move lower will likely be limited by the 0.9680 level, and the rebound will continue to much higher levels, since as we can see on the weekly chart, we expect prices to reach the levels above this wave 3, which is at 1.0327. That pretty much sums up everything about the Swissy, and see you next week.